Hello, my name is Natalie Lee, and today my presentation will be on bullying in middle schools. Bullying is defined by fulfilling three criteria: intentionally harming the victim, repetitive over time, and having an imbalance of power in which the bully is more powerful than the victim. Middle school is where bullying peaks, with many kids transitioning from elementary school to middle school and getting ready for high school. There's an unsaid establishment of a hierarchy. Many patterns show that those who were bullied were actually already alone to begin with, in which they had no one to protect them. Bullies tend to be in groups where there's a leader, a few henchmen, and bystanders, usually being fellow classmates. Cyberbullying plays a huge part in the bullying scene. More and more students are getting phones, leading to a heavy increase in the bullying online since there's a convenience of hiding behind a screen. In 2021, it was reported that 71% of students at the age of 12 owned a phone. 81.6% of students acknowledge that bullying is a problem in their school. 45.1 are victims, 38.5 are perpetrators, and in cyberbullying, 26% are victims, while 12% are perpetrators. Some types of bullying include gossiping/rumors, teasing, excluding, hitting, or threats. Some actions taken by outstanders include ignoring or pushing/hitting the bully. Gender socialization can explain that the common pattern found in these statistics have girls being more verbal while boys are more physical, explained by the idea that when they are little, girls are taught that their words are more important, while boys are taught that their actions are what speaks volume. One current solution that has been done is that many middle schools use big school assemblies, where they have speakers talk to all the students about bullying in a way where the students are able to understand but also be excited at the same time. The speakers act as an awareness to bullying spreader. Those who bully all have a common factor with each other. They want to feel as though they are in power or control. With this unsaid hierarchy, the bullies try to maintain status by showing others they are on top. The bullied are targets for bullying because they have no one else to be with, and that puts them at the bottom of the hierarchy with no one to back them up or protect them. They're making them easy targets, especially when they don't fight back. People who act as bystanders do so in order to stay safe from the bullies. Many say that they stay in the back because they are not involved, as well as trying to maintain their safe status in the hierarchy, being neither the top nor the bottom. There's also the inclusion of staff, as some staff have reported to not do anything or turn a blind eye due to not wanting to be directly involved. There are also the cases where the bully's parents act as a benefit for the school, as an example, donating money. Symbolic interactionalism can explain that the hierarchy that's developed between students. As people interact with bullies in a way where they are able to maintain their status and also not interact with the bullied so they don't become the victims themselves. Everyone shapes the way they interact with each other in order to maintain, gain, and try their best not to fall down in the hierarchy of their school. One potential solution is a safer environment. Usually, schools with a more positive climate means less bullying. A positive school climate would have an environment where students feel safer, trust the school personnel, and also have a good sense of connection with the school. Since the No Child Left Behind was passed in 2001, school safety and climate have been emphasized for school-based interventions. The overwhelming change of going from an elementary school to a bigger middle school have students heavily depending on a good school climate to feel safe from bullying. The vulnerability that these students feel is important considering the environment fit theory, which emphasizes the importance of environment for a student to do better, specifically with their developmental needs. Some strengths include benefiting the school's environment, having the students feel more comfortable and also more at ease that they're going to a safe school, and having a more trusting environment. However, some weaknesses include that it's not guaranteed that bullying will stop, and more training for the teachers will have to be involved in areas where the students feel more comfortable, which means it will cost more to train the teachers. However, with how easily influenced middle school students are, it is apparent that their school environment will affect them. With many bullies trying to protect their social standing by bullying those they deem as easier targets, there's this unspoken hierarchy that causes a lot of issues for students involved in bullying as well as bystanders. For schools to go out of their way to make a positive school climate, it would encourage students to view the school as a safe space where everyone is deemed as an equal individual. Doing so would reduce the need for bullies to bully and have victims standing up for themselves as they know they're going to be backed up by others. Thank you for listening to my presentation.